Hi there, students. Naive, naive, an adjective. Naively, the adverb. Naivety, the noun, or naivete, well, the French pronunciation. I think you're better off with naivety as the noun talking about the quality. Okay, if you say that somebody is naive, they are too willing to believe things. Yeah, they're very credulous and unsuspecting. They're childlike. They lack experience or understanding of the world. Yeah, so um, it would be naive of you to believe that politicians always tell the truth. Yeah, it would be a mistake. It would show a lack of sophistication, a lack of experience. Um, I think this word naive gives an idea of the fact that you believe things, or you find things so believable that it makes it difficult for you to function correctly in the real world. Okay, so naive, simple, ingenuous, without any trickery, without any guile, without any sham, without any cunning. Okay, so um, if you believe everything that advertising tells you, that would be very naive of you. Um, I think maybe we are very naive about taking medicines. I take this pill, it will cure me. That's a bit naive. You maybe need to change your lifestyle and do other things as well. So if you're a victim of trickery, maybe you've been naive. Yeah, you haven't um, uh, thought about the real situation. Okay, and this is the idea of naive. So you're too willing to believe that somebody's telling you the truth. You're just too happy to believe that their intentions are generally good, and you believe that life is always simple and fair. Unfortunately, life is not simple and fair, and that's being naive, believing that that's true. Um, okay, so normally people are naive either because they're very young or because they haven't had much experience in life. They've been very cloistered or closeted. For example, you know how when you tell a small child, maybe a 2 year old or a 3 year old, you tell them something, they believe you absolutely. That's the idea of naive. Um, it's a uh, it's very naive of you to believe that you're going to be able to become prime minister or president of the country. Yeah. It could happen, but it's very unlikely. um, it was very naive of me to think that my boss was going to give me a pay rise. It was very innocent. I know he said he'd do it on many occasions, but I naively believed him. I think maybe my naivety got the better of me. Okay, so naive. Um, Showing a lack of judgment because you've believed something that isn't true and is clearly not true. Notice as well, you can also use this word naive in art. And I'm a big fan of naive art. It's a style which doesn't use sophisticated artistic techniques. It's very direct and it looks more like the work of a child. It's got bright colours and normally it has no perspective, so you just have shapes, um, or the shapes of the things that you see. I'm particularly fond of these pictures of naive pictures of pigs and horses. Very late 18th, early 19th century. So naive. Um, it would. if you make naive assumptions, you're going to get things wrong. In the with I had the naive belief that people would help me, but it didn't work out like that. Yeah, I naively hoped that everything would turn out all right. Yeah, he has a very naive view of the world. Okay, now one other thing I want to talk about in this as well is you see these two dots above the I. Yeah, it's called an umlaut or a diaeresis. And this tells you that it's pronounced naive, not naive. Yeah, although I actually naive. I've also seen it with an F. But these two dots, they tell you that it's naive. It's not a diphthong. You split the the two syllables. Okay, so naive, lacking worldly experience. Yeah, not having experienced something, and therefore just believing how something, a situation looks obviously, being credulous, being unworldly, yeah, being unsophisticated and gullible, yeah, credulous, green, innocent, childlike, callow, uh, ingenuous, yeah. So he's so naive that he believes everything people tell him. Okay, yeah, he's without guile. He's a babe in the woods. He's an innocent. Okay, so naive, naivety. Yeah, his naivety makes life very difficult for him. I naively believed the lies that they were telling me. So there you go, naive. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Naive, naively, naivety, naiveness. Naiveness, yeah, you could use that as well. Bye for now.